South African President Cyril Ramaphosa is meeting Donald Trump at the White House. He's hoping to reset a somewhat frosty partnership.
Before those talks, we can see live pictures following those now. Our correspondent Lee Jianhua spoke to South Africa's High Commissioner to the UK.
Well, look, I think this is a historic visit. We are hoping to be able to reset the relations. I'm sure you're quite aware that it has not been that good. And hopefully we can discuss. I think traditionally with the U.S. we've always had very good relations. Even during the times of our struggle for freedom, the two leaders are practical people who would want to take into account what is on the ground and what is in the interest and benefit of the two countries. So I am sure we most likely are going to emerge with a good result.
As you said, both are practical, and President Ramaphosa is there to reset relations. But this visit comes amid escalating tensions. We are aware of that. Just days before his arrival, the U.S. offered refugee status to some white Afrikaners, and President Trump claims, I'm quoting him, they're victims of a genocide. So how does the South African government interpret these claims?
Well, I think this is the purpose of the meeting. The purpose of the meeting is even to make these positions clear, because clearly this is based on not proper information. There isn't any genocide in South Africa, as you know. Those refugees really aren't refugees because there isn't anybody persecuting people in South Africa.
We have heard voices from both sides, and some have come to the press arguing they are persecuted, and President Ramaphosa said that they are cowards in his words. Do you think this could undercut President Ramaphosa's diplomatic agenda this time?
Well, I mean, South Africa would talk to the truth, and the truth is genuinely those people are not refugees. And I think that's the point the president is making, that we don't understand why they are going out there and claiming to be refugees. And so the president would stick to that.
We're looking at 40% cumulative tariff on South Africa. Are we expecting a deal?
Well, look, those tariffs, first let me say those tariffs are going to affect South Africa to some extent. We export cars. We export minerals, critical minerals, platinum and other minerals. I think about 12 of the rare earth critical minerals supplying America comes from South Africa also. We will be affected in the area of agriculture and so on. And they would affect America as well. If I talk about critical minerals, the rare, which are very important for your cell phone, for everything, cars and electric, which are important in the transition to greener energy, you can imagine that the Americans would also want to continue benefiting what they are receiving from South Africa. So indeed, we will suffer. Depending on the discussions and the negotiations we have, I think there will be, in the long run, from both sides, a recognition that this relationship is vital as it links Africa to America, to the world. It is vital because it's a relationship that has been there all along.